turn that bass up high and get ready for some awesome adventures. All right. So last time the group met up for this campaign, we took out a warehouse. Today we will be having those 3 characters back, and we will be introducing 2 new ones. So let's start off. All right. So as you guys are waking up in your cells, which seems like it's been about a week since the last time you guys have been out of here, you guys see Adam Justice returning once again in his combat armor that's fully blacked out. His hair slicked back. As he's walking up, he presses a button on the 3 cells that you guys are in, and as you guys stand up, you notice he walks to the other 2. He presses one in the half elf that you guys saw last time stands up, and then from the corner of your eye and from one of the other cells, you kind of see somebody kind of sneaking out.
Oh, howdy, partner.
Kind of holding.
What's your name?
I think you're giving away your position there, man.
Well, no, we're all in the facilities right now. We're, think, these guys are over here joining us.
I wouldn't be opposed to it as long as if know their way around.
All right. As Adam points to the half elf, today you guys will have a new addition to your guys' crew. This is Bardo.
Hi, I'm Bardo. I I think this little pan flute here says it all. Don't you worry about me. All right.
You one of them? You one of the music types that I hear about?
I mean, does this answer your question? And he pulls the pan flute up to his chin.
Right as he starts bringing the pan flute up, Adam puts his hand over the pan flute and shoves it down. Do you remember the last time you used that? What happened to the building?
If I say no, can I do it again?
No.
Then yes.
Sam Hill, what did you think of this?
Is Bardo like a name, or is that your occupation or nickname? What is that?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were gonna say that.
What do you actually do?
I mostly support people. That's really about it. I'm good to talk to, good to entertain people with, good to make distractions or general ruses. A little bit of healing on the side. I picked up some crazy stuff when I was with the Celestials, but yeah.
Celestials, dang.
Wait, roll that back. You were spent time with Celestials.
Just to fill you guys in, we picked him up hitting on people walking out of the therapist's office. I suggest you be very careful.
So he's a degenerate.
I've been around a while. Lived a lot. Okay.
And why did you pick him up? He doesn't seem particularly dangerous.
Or health.
He blew up a building playing with his pan flute.
Like a whole building, or like he broke
an entire building.
Oh shoot! All right.
Well, if as long as we're out inside the building, you're welcome to blow up more.
And then Adam points to the other cell, and I don't remember this guy's name. He hasn't had any information. He seems to be of interest to our people, though. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My guy kind of looks up, scans everyone. He begins to speak through his as much as he can through his muffled mask. It's kind of like a digitalized voice, if you can get the idea.
Oh, he's got like an N95.
Yeah. The name's Reginald, but you guys can all just call me Reg.
What about Reggie?
Here to hey, if
What's
you
the
want to
good
call me, I'm mainly here to keep you guys alive and assist you out the best I can. You know, I'm here to do what I can so that I don't have to be here anymore. It seems we're all shitters in the eye of the guys up above, you know. So just do what we can and get out.
Sounds good.
No, he
Leading
sounds
off
useful
with that,
at least.
We have a new mission for you. Meet us in the boardroom. We'll debrief you once you arrive.
See, where the
He
donuts
turns
hit.
around and he walks away.
Wait, before you go, where the donuts hit? I want to get me one before
was
we
that
go in.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Where the donuts hit?
Donuts are in the break room.
Donuts.
Yeah, you ever have a donut? Quite delicious.
I think they got to do a job first.
I wasn't aware that we
Always
had
going
time
before.
for eating donuts.
Oh, we got plenty of time, boy. We're that team that they don't give no fucks about.
Yeah, I've noticed from my debriefing. He kind of like
I'm gonna
pulls
stop by
his
for a
arm muscle
donut.
on his neck.
I'm gonna stop by for a donut first. You boys are welcome to join me. We're gonna have my traditional formation donut. Tradition starting today, baby.
Really gonna
Alright,
have all those
so-
carbs? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's filler. It's good. Go.
So as you guys make your way to the break room, you guys grab a couple of donuts, and then you make your way to the
Just
boardroom.
keeping my eye out for the sneaky one along the way.
All right. As you guys approach the boardroom, you guys then again see the several monitors, rather large monitors that are up front. As you walk up, you see Adam Justice standing directly in front of the general monitor. He has people kind of clicking at the keyboards, clicking away, and you see a face come up. Seems like a hardened face, that of a dwarf, but it does. But the closer you see, the more you realize that this guy doesn't seem like he's a dwarf. He seems a lot larger. All right.
What kind of
today-
mega dwarf is that?
Today, you guys will be on a
Extraction. Assassination.
On search trip.
Suicide mission, huh?
You guys will be on an infiltration mission. You guys will be infiltrating the Black Serpents. As you guys all know, last we had you guys out, you guys had started a gang war between the Brass Owls and the Cardinal Jackals. Today we are aiming to infiltrate the bigger issue of the three, the Black Serpents. They have been making plans to attack the Directorate of Territories for a long time, and it seems like from the intel that we have before our snake was unfortunately caught, they have alliances throughout all of the districts, and it seems like they are trying to set up some kind of civil revolution.
kind of civil revolution? You mean having people rise up against their government?
If you want to keep it short and simple.
Oh, sounds interesting. What's the most likely group to go after this gang, or in case things go south?
We're not going to be using any other gang. You guys are going to infiltrate the dealer, find the supplier. Okay? We've set up a meeting with Maxim.
Any
the
surprise that you haven't mentioned yet? Heavily armed opposition, anything of that effect? What are we walking into here?
I know
Heavily
we're gonna
armed.
get shot at again.
Are we going in sneaky peeky like, or should we make a big noise?
You guys need to be unrecognizable to these people. The only person that will be recognizable is Goliath. But considering Goliath's situation, seems like he's more fit for it than others, so to speak. Make sure that you guys are able to get in, get information, and if you need to, do some jobs for them. Become trusted. Take out the necessary components.
What's our end?
So, there's a... How do I
And
put
plan
it
fork is through the
lightly?
door.
One of our...
I think I'm having some network issues. What did you say?
One of our spies has infiltrated already, but they can no longer get up any higher. They're being watched. They have set up a meeting with a group of mercenaries that are willing to do work for the greater good. If that makes any sense.
And that group of mercenaries, that's us then.
Yes. I'm glad you can catch on very quickly.
What is
You will need to join. You will need to gain their trust by doing anything that's necessary.
troop?
You guys will have. Go ahead.
Do you think it'd be a good idea for myself, just as myself, to go in and to tell them I'd work with them, give them inside information, lure them in with the promise of information on the cities and the city's plans?
Is this group looking for anything in particular that might give us an in, like a catering company, or maybe they need medicine, or maybe they want weapons or something that we can
As of
pretend
right now, what we know is that they're looking to create alliances with the on-running gangs throughout all of the districts. Right now, from what I've heard, they are in talks with the Brass Owls in order to make an alliance and to fight the Cardinal Jackals.
So we got to
If they succeed, they will control the Southern District, and it will be hell.
Okay, so big brain idea, guys. We pose as Brass Owls, infiltrate, go strike a deal, get all the stuff we need, leave, and then they never.
Exactly what I was thinking. I like you, Bardo. Catch
Will that
on.
not make them less likely to let us in on their secrets if they think that we're a part of a rival gang? I think that they
We're
need to be
gonna make
convinced
a
that we're trying to work our way up in theirs.
A treaty.
We could say
We're
that
gonna fake.
we're representatives. They're already in talks, aren't they?
I'm not a smart man, but this guy is a little something.
If they've already been in talks, then we could slip up very easily, mention something that they haven't spoken about, or fail to mention something that they have. And unless we know absolutely everything they've spoken about,
We're
we'll
just
fall through
messengers,
quickly.
aren't we? We're the lowest grunts. We're not told the information, just told the information to pass. get a couple of sneaky types to infiltrate in after we get ourselves in. Try to sneak out some documents.
One distraction group, one infiltration group.
Something like that.
And if they don't have the information stored on a computer, then we go in there, blast it up. I think we need to spend more time there.
Okay, well, we could. Are they hosting a cocktail hour soon? Is this an option?
You guys will be meeting them at their club. You will be in dangerous territory. He raises his hand to the monitor, and another face comes up. Once you see this one, you can't even tell if this is a human or a cyborg with how many different things have been done to this body. The face in and of itself, half of it is just made out of metal. The skin and the metal seem to be melding at the seams. One eye is red and seems like more of a computerized eye, while the other one is normal. The hair, this person's hair seems to be as white as paper, and it goes in a ponytail down the back, and it seems like the ponytail goes all the way down to the floor and maybe even longer. This here, as Adam points at the monitor, this is Cassandra Snow White.
In 2 hours, the Hartford Summit meeting will be over.
The leader
China and the Soviet Union will go
of
back
the Brass Owls.
Now, the president was on his way to this summit when his plane went down. He has
As you can see, she has
the tape recording inside.
Changed herself in so much that you can't even tell what she is anymore.
You know anything about news?
As of last year, from what we know, she replaced her frontal lobe and has become obsessed with power and control. If she's going to use the Black Serpents, we need to stop this. She's the most dangerous of them all. Be wary. If she finds out, she will find you, and by proxy, that she will find us, and she will kill you.
I think we start by pitching our services to the Black Serpents. If they're looking for mercenaries, someone like that to hire, we can go in there, talk ourselves up as sort of a ragtag group of muscle.
Maybe we kill their current live band and we take their place. Options.
Live band, like a musician band.
Yeah.
You're the only one here that knows how to play an instrument, so unless
I will
A one-man band.
I can do that.
One-man
I
band.
don't do well making noise.
Okay. Well, maybe the mercenary thing then.
I can forge us up some documents. Adam, you want to run me through? How long would a forgery kit check take?
We'll go ahead and roll it.
Intelligence?
Yeah, you can do intelligence.
Hey,
Guidance?
Albert, check Discord.
We also got to get me all disguised up so you don't see and recognize my face.
Oh, I have a lovely disguise kit right here for you.
All right.
12.
Like, hit me up like Texas Pete.
I don't know who that is.
You know that old cowboy? You ever
What's a
seen that
cowboy?
cowboy flick?
I'm gonna give you a green mohawk. How does that sound?
Do whatever you want to do. Just
We're gonna make your eyes pop.
It was 12.
Let's do it.
12. It takes you probably about an hour to get it, hour to 2 hours to get it perfect.
Bro. All right, DM. Matthew is gonna roll up me. Disguise.
Name of our mercenary band to be.
Yeah, so
ahead.
we're gonna give him a green mohawk,
right.
with some guy liner and maybe like a little bit of like a pink eyeshadow.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be like a leather jacket, but it has like a neon zipper and neon buttons.
Sounds good to me. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. What am I?
Roll to
what's
see
that?
how well you disguise him. Disguise kit
Performance?
is
What's this guy's get? Dexterity,
yeah, I
intelligence.
think it's dexterity.
Dex, just raw dex.
No, it's dexterity plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency. Okay. 18.
All right, 18. You do a pretty good job. He's almost indistinguishable from himself, or it's almost impossible to tell that it is Goliath with the
What do you
change
guys
that you
think?
made.
Well, it's effective.
That's all I ask for.
At least they won't trace him back to us, maybe.
Oh, he looks like he's from the lower levels of town. So yeah, no. That's where I came from.
That's where I came from too.
Are you guys ready to depart?
I think so.
All right. Once you leave, you can stop. Before you leave, you can stop by the armory, take what you need, and then you will meet up with. You will meet up with Derek. He will drive you to wherever you need to go. Understood?
Understood. I got me my
Departure
shit
time
broken
is
for-
in 15 minutes.
Okay. From the armory, what's available to us?
We still just have the 1+1 weapon or the 1+1 armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
All right. So after your guys' trip to the armory, you guys make it over to the zone in which you guys are going to be leaving from, and you find Derek actually really dressed up. He's in a button-up shirt, still red, and pants with dress shoes and suspenders.
Boy, Derek, what in the Sam Hill are you wearing?
Well, I am supposed to be your guys' driver.
You know damn well you're probably gonna get shot on this ride. Why would you mess up that nice shirt?
Well, they told me to at least wear this. As he unbuns his shirt, you guys see a ballistic vest underneath as he rebuns his shirt.
Nice.
What's good that ballistic vest gonna do when they shoot you in the head? You know they got damn good aim. Tell them, boys.
Derek, I actually picked up a few nifty little devices. So if you get shot, try to scream really loud before you hit the ground, and I might be able to save you.
Why do you guys keep saying I'm gonna get shot? All I'm doing is driving.
Do you know how many times I've been shot, Derek? I've lost count.
But you're
It
crazy.
was a lot.
I mean, I've seen snipers shoot a driver a lot.
It's common.
I mean,
because
like
we try to
sometimes.
run,
It's
can't
a
get
rare
Right.
occurrence.
All we're saying.
He begins to
Careful.
hyperventilate for a moment.
Hey. He puts his hand on his shoulder. It's all good,
Who
buddy.
are you?
You're most likely not gonna get shit. But he smacks me around a little bit. I'm glad. Open your goddamn eyes.
Goliath?
You
Wait
know
a
anybody else to
minute.
Talk about this.
Wait a minute. When did you get a green mohawk?
Don't ask. It's a long story. Now let's get in. Let's
Okay.
make sure you get back home all right. You got a pretty little thing at home?
I don't want to talk about my home life right now, okay?
So you're single as a Pringle. All right. Don't worry. One of the next times we're out on a drive with you, we're gonna make sure they get us some type of quest at one of those clubs, or we go to a party. We'll bring you in with us.
But
That'd be dope.
wait
No,
a second.
no.
Are not taking you guys to a club now?
Oh, we're going to a club now? Oh shoot. Or no. Wrong type of club.
What
Next
kind
one.
of club are you thinking of?
This is one of the most popping clubs in San Jose. I don't know what you're talking
Popping
about.
clubs.
Oh shit!
Calm
Yeah.
down, Mihawk, and I look at the guy with the green mohawk.
All right, well, you're coming in with us. We're gonna get you a lady, and you're gonna do a little bit of dancing, or a gentleman, whatever floats your boat. All right, let's get in. And,
For the record, I can hear almost none of what anyone is saying, so
Jesus.
if I don't respond, just repeat yourself. I guess I have some network
Alright.
issues to resolve.
Increase everybody's volumes on Discord.
No, it's that everyone freezes, and then the last 15 seconds plays out in about a quarter of a second, and then I can hear for a little bit.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting here a little bit later in the week.
We can always switch to TeamSpeak if needed.
All right.
Let's see.
As you guys approach the vehicle, you guys notice that this is a limousine. Seems like you guys are going to be riding in style today.
They really upgraded our budget for this mission.
Are we still mercenaries in a limousine? I feel like we're more of a Hummer crowd, you know?
I'm sorry, a Hummer.
You've never seen a Hummer.
I have like the really old, like sort of very outdated car
Yeah.
from like.
The one that ran on gas. Diesel.
Oh my god!
Diesel, god dang.
Actually, I'm with you. That would be cool. Yeah, I could go for
My
that.
grandpappy used to pump some.
Derek
diesel
turns
fuel.
around. So you guys, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You wanted a Hummer, but you didn't enjoy the van?
No, we love the van.
The van was
You guys have no taste.
great.
This is my
van
first
was-
day.
The van was lovely.
I wasn't even out of a dumpster 4 days ago.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
All right. So as you guys drive away, the limo kind of starts up. It doesn't make any noise, but it does lift off of the ground, and he takes off into the sky, gets into the street. You guys hit a little bit of traffic along the way. And as you guys approach, you guys see the Slithering Serpent, the place in which you guys will be meeting up with Maxim. As you guys are pulling up, you notice that it has four sides that you guys can see. On the outside, there's a bar with a couple of people sitting there. You see a couple of people dressed really nice. There's a lot of girls that are in who are just very nice. There's guys walking around the bar as well, trying to speak to some of the women there. And the neon lights of purples and greens and yellows are kind of rotating around the building. As you guys approach the door, you see a line out of the door, and there are two bouncers standing directly in front. As you guys approach, Derek holds up a card. The bouncers look at the card, and they wave you guys in. The music, once you guys step in, surrounds and fills the area around you. You can almost feel a heat building from just the music in itself right before you guys get closer to the dance floor, which takes up the entire center of the room. The DJ is sitting directly, as you guys walk through the door, the DJ is directly to your right, front desk is directly to your left. You keep walking a little bit further ahead of you, you see a bar that is packed with people, absolutely packed. People are just dancing, sitting at the tables that are right next to the dance floor where the VIP is. Across the way, you also see another bar that's a 360 bar that has a fountain of fluid or liquid coming out of all sorts of different colors and varieties as the colors in themselves keep swimming through the water. You guys, as you guys are walking through, you guys get to this bar, the circular bar, and you see a stairway leading up to what seems to be another VIP area that has a red sheet that's covering the front, that part's open, and you see the man that you guys saw on the monitor earlier. As he stands, and it seems like he just doesn't stop growing. He stands above almost everyone at 9 feet. The muscles, you can see each of the tendons and the muscle fibers within his arms. On his arm, you see a black serpent that wraps around his forearm and up his bicep. And the tail in and of itself comes up behind his head and into his neck, and he's entirely bald. The only thing he has is his beard, which is tied, or which has rubber bands holding it at about 2 inches in between, and it goes down about to the center of his body.
Dang, you're a big boy, ain't you?
What do you want? What brings you here?
Aren't we expected?
You are expected, yes, but what makes you important? I don't understand.
We're the ones here to do the peace talks.
Peace talks. Peace talks for who?
Well, for everybody involved, I suppose. The Black Serpents want all the gangs unified, don't they?
And what gang do you talk for?
Isn't it obvious?
It is not obvious, friend. I suggest you tell me who you talk for.
Brass Owls.
He gets really close to your face. The heat from his breath just fills your face as you begin to sweat from the sheer heat that it creates.
He pulls out some breath mints. Would you like one?
Why do you come for Cassandra? I do not understand.
Well, she's your boss, ain't she?
Boss. Everyone around you begins laughing. Simpleton. She works for Brass Owls. We are Black Serpents. Can you not understand? Are you lying to me right now? Do you know what we do to liars?
Well, I have a couple ideas.
Boys, come. As you guys look around, you guys begin to see around 30 or 40 guys kind of just ready their guns. It is simple. You tell me truth, you don't die. If you want to die, we kill you here. I would not mind ripping your arms off.
Look, I don't know what he was thinking with that. I think he wanted to try to get in maybe on the mercenary group, the Five Fingers. Did any of that go through? God.
Oh. Go ahead and say that one more time.
I think my colleague is being a little bit over ambitious and trying to get some information about the peace talks that we understand may be happening, but we're a mercenary group called the Five Fingers. Hopefully you have not heard of us. And we do brutal work, but we do clean work the same. Seems like there's some infighting within your groups, and we've discussed it. You seem like the strongest of the gangs around here, and if we're going to ally ourselves with someone, we'd rather ally ourselves with the winners. So,
yeah, exactly what he said.
His face, which was probably around like 2 inches away from Goliath's, turns and looks at you, and he goes, how do I know I can trust you? Your friend lied to me. I don't understand why he lied to me. I ask him simple question, and he lies to me. Is that how allies work, Fred? Really?
Absolutely not. Is there something you'd like me to do about it as a show of good faith?
First, I want to know who your leader is. There's 5 of you. You are called Five Fingers. Who's the leader?
I don't know what's happening because
Who's
I
the
can't.
thumb of
I'm
the
gonna
group?
have to. I think I should probably just have my character stab himself in the face, and like I can't hear anything. I can't take part in the dialogue. I keep getting started saying something, and then it skips out and comes back to you responding. This is fun. So I have some work to do tomorrow. Yeah. So I guess I'll just wait for combat.
Oof.
So who's leader? You want to tell me?
The shame.
You see that one that's dressed in funny clothes?
Personally, I think all are dressed in funny clothes.
Whoa.
Way to be rude.
Do you see that leather jacket right there? With the neon studs? That's class. What are you talking about? I dressed him up in that.
You must be telling joke. Funny man.
I'm somewhat of a performer, might I say, yes, but that was not a joke. It's high fashion. I take it very seriously.
But yeah, he's our leader. His name's Bardo. He chooses
So
our
you are
outfits.
leader, yes?
Yes, I am the leader.
Now tell me, how do you handle liars in your ranks?
Usually I make them go deaf. If they can even survive it.
Well, that's
Well,
not
you
how
have-
that happened.
You have liar here. Are you going to handle liar?
You want me to bring the building down?
You bring building down, we find you. You handle liar, we work together.
You have an empty building next door.
We can make do with empty building. We can take you there, yes?
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go talk.
All right. So, as you are escorted by about 45 guys with guns, and they all proceed to get into the several vehicles that are around you guys. You guys are escorted to your limo where Derek is.
Now, Derek, listen here, boy. I'm gonna need you to drive, and I'm gonna need you to drive like you've never driven before. We're fucked. You see those cars behind us?
What happened?
Don't worry about it. It's not a question time. Something to get us the Sam Hill out of here. Now, as soon as you start going, I'm gonna start letting loose some arrows, and you're gonna get us the hell out of here, right?
You're really bad at your job, I'm just saying. Not you, the driver. You, the one who won't shut up.
Well, I mean, if you were to start talking,
Yeah, what about when we were back at base and I started talking, saying that was a bad idea, and I thought we'd move past that idea, and it's the first thing you bring up, even though I'd already poked holes in it.
Well, the disguise looks so good, we just had to give it a try.
I didn't know what to do. He said I was the leader, and I thought I was gonna be able to separate him from everything.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
didn't work. He has a bunch of goons now.
Well, we only had to length this car ride to come up with a plan.
All right.
hold on. We're gonna start driving.
Derek,
We're gonna
crash the
drive
car off
the
a cliff.
How many cars are
Derek.
here? How many cars are around?
So, if each car can sit about 5 guys, you're looking at 9 vehicles.
And what number are we?
Well, there's 10 vehicles, including you guys.
Well,
And you guys are directly in the middle.
we're in the middle.
You guys are
Right
being
in the middle.
escorted.
Alrighty. Alright, in that case, guys, come here. Follow around. Or wait,
We're in a-
is
we're in a
anyone
car.
are we the only people in the car?
Yeah, you guys are the only ones in your
So
vehicle.
none of his goons are in our car.
No.
Alright,
No,
guys.
we're our own car.
Look, one thing I do agree with that guy right there. I don't know your name yet. It takes a while. Is that, yeah, we're fucked. So, I do have an idea though. One thing we can do is cause a diversion, kind of a blockage, you know. I can send out one of my drones to go over and superheat the engine of that vehicle in front of us to cause the other cars to all stop. That'll buy us some time to the warehouse. Whether or not you want to figure out something to do from there, or you want to book it, fine by me. I can buy us some time. One other thing I could do is I could superheat the cars behind us, giving us a chance to drive off. We'd have to somehow disable the cars in front of us, but we could still do it. Another thing I could do... Oh, shit. Well, he just died. We're really fucked now. Another thing I could do is if one of you guys can help me out with kind of like an illusion or something, we can make it seem like we're under attack. And then again, I can superheat one of the cars, cause it to blow up, and then...
So I can shoot the 2 cars in the back with some arrows.
But see, that just puts targets on our head. We want to get out as clean as possible.
What about the guy who can knock down a whole building?
Look, yeah, well, we're not in a building. We're in a fucking car. You idiot. All right, look. There's a gang rivalry going on, right?
I can get thunder damage onto one of the cars. That should disable it, I would hope.
No, I need illusions. I don't need any one of you fuckers to do direct damage. I just need someone who can do any illusion, any kind of spark of light.
So there's not a single person here that can do any of those types of illusions. So we can completely demolish these cars, or we can just go get fucked in their other building.
You guys are currently on the way to the place that you're going. You guys have about maybe...
Okay, all right. I have a very good bad idea.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We go to the building. We cast a good old zone of truth. We force him to tell us what we want, and then we fucking run. And we hope we don't die.
As my guy rolls down his window, he taps on his wrist thing a little bit. All right, guys, this is Fix. He's my little helper. He's gonna go to the car in the back. He's gonna blow up that car, and
send him to the car in the front. I'll attack the ones in the back.
I was gonna make it look like a gang, like the rival gang is ambushing our caravan, giving us time to slip away in the crossfire.
Derek, where is the gang borders? Are we close to any of the rival gang territories?
Well, from what I know, we're really, really deep into Black Serpent territory.
Oh, we're in the heart of Black Serpent territory.
Yeah, no gang foolish enough to be here. The only way.
Look, guys. Look, all I'm gonna say is, maybe they just want to talk.
I mean,
you guys haven't told me what happened.
They want me to kill one of them. That's what they want me to do.
And this one right here.
Do you want Goliath to die, Derek?
What did you do?
Not a lot, really, but we're here. So,
I don't know. He said a lot.
Hey, one of you could have stopped me at any time. I didn't have to be the only one that was talking.
You should know how to stop your own mouth.
There was nobody there that was talking.
A greater plan.
You kind of took the lead, and I thought you had a plan.
Oh, I made it very clear it did not.
So that's the story.
So let me get this straight. We are currently driving to Goliath's execution.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There is 4 cars in front of us.
I hear voices.
Hey, look,
5
he
cars
woke up from his
behind us.
panic attack.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, you, as my character taps
Friends?
Cody's character. Can you hear me?
God, this is a travesty.
Maybe still some technical difficulties.
1, 2, 3, funk.
No, definitely still some technical difficulties.
Definitely.
This is
All right, tell you about what. We'll go to the building. They're not after any of you all.
I heard right.
Well,
Can
I'll
you
go
hear us
up.
now?
I'll tell them the full truth. I'm an idiot with no plan. And tell you what, you can also zone a truth me. But the
I'm
second
just-
I answer that question, you take it down because we can't give him any of our information.
Albert, how many feet ahead of us is the first car?
Probably about 10 or about 20 feet.
All right, and then the back car is 20 feet, I would assume.
Yeah,
What's the terrain right now?
Road.
it's
I know,
road.
but-
You guys are starting to
City,
make your way-
urban? Is there hills?
It's urban. Urban
urban
starting to go into the warehouse district.
I mean, all right. This is not the best idea, but we crash the car. We make like hell. There's enough cover for us to
That's what I
dodge and
was trying
weave
to say.
around. Let's just crash the car and get out of here.
Wait.
We-
What am I supposed to do?
Crash the car.
And not get
And
shot.
then what? I'm the one in the front seat.
Look,
So-
I have a device that'll allow us to hide in an invisible pocket dimension for a little while, so we can use that to hide everyone, so that we all survive.
Hey, can you
So-
you can't
Oh.
cast any minor illusions or anything to make a diversion?
Me?
Not you. The
I-
he's referring to Cody's character. I don't know their names yet. Or you
I'm
know,
basically on play by post, so I don't know what anyone's fucking saying.
oh, okay. So my character, he rolls down the window. He sends his drone out.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to have it make a stealth check, or can
Yeah.
I do it in a way where, like,
Go
it?
ahead and roll a self check.
Okay. All right, that's a nat 20, so 26.
It makes it to wherever it's going without being noticed.
All right, I have it go out, and it's it flies ahead, and I turn to the driver. When I say go, you crash this car. All right.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1, go. And as I say that, I'm gonna have my drone go to the car behind us and cast
Okay.
heat metal on the engine, which it
Alright.
has a range of 60 feet,
Mm-hmm.
to superheat the engine and cause it to combust.
All right. So as you guys are driving, you guys see behind you the engine in and of itself of this vehicle just explode.
And as that
The-
happens,
Mhm.
I'm going to can I do a sleight of hand check to toss a grenade, aka a flaming sphere,
Mm-hmm.
at the car in front of us.
All right, go ahead.
All right, that is going to be a 22.
All right, so you are able to successfully use your components, and you're able to do that without being noticed as the car in front of you explodes. As you do that, Derek kind of swerves, and you guys run directly into one of the warehouses.
Do we break through the wall?
Yes, you guys break through the wall, and some of the building begins to crumble down on top of you guys.
Get out now!
The limo is through the wall and half the limo is out the back. That's what I'm picturing. Okay.
So just to make sure, the car in front and behind us are both cool.
Yes.
Perfect. All right,
You
get
want us
out
to go
now.
And as you guys get out,
We're getting out
86
inside the
opens up-
building.
right. As you guys get out, 86 opens up a portal that you guys are able to walk into and closes it up.
All right.
What does the space look like that we're in now?
It's dark. You guys are in an extra dimensional space.
Well, how long you boys think we have to be in here for?
Yeah, can we see or know what's going on outside still? Does your drone have eyes and ears?
I don't think I can see through dimensions, right, Albert?
No.
Okay, yeah. He's on the other side, you know. We're in here as long as we are, and all we got is each other. But gives us some time to think of a plan to get out of this mess. You know, that probably stirred up some confusion. I made it
You
seem
think-
like all three of us were targeted.
Do you think we have enough? We could capture him.
No, dude. There was at least 40 men in this caravan.
But
There's-
if we just grab him and pull him into this space, we can just gang up on him.
How are we gonna do that, though?
I was hoping one of you guys would come up with that part of the
There's
plan.
seven other cars. I don't know which one he was in. I just took the two next to us.
Help this one, boys.
You
Well-
got any ideas?
I mean,
Did
my specialty is in people skills, not killing skills, and I'm
If
more
your
about.
specialty was in people skills,
Well, we're in a building now that you can bring down.
very true.
Oh, we could
Right
lure
now, you
all the
guys
people
are-
here. We could bring the building down and then jump into this space, and then they'll all get crushed by the building. And we'll be in here.
You guys can also see outside, from directly underneath you. A 3 foot by 5 foot window seems to be there that you guys can see as the group of guys walk into where you guys ran in. There's about 30 dudes surrounding the area that you guys just went into. As you guys see Maxim walk through, glass crunching underneath his feet, and he turns, he looks to one side, he turns, he looks to the other, shakes his head, and then signals everyone to go out as he walks out of the wall.
All right. My guy follows.
You gonna follow Maxim?
Or
The 9-foot dwarf?
the 9-foot dwarf. He was the one that signaled to get out of the pocket dimension.
No, he
Oh.
is the.
He signaled his men to leave.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Like
I
we're
misunderstood.
we're in the clear, but we need to figure out. So we need to I think we're in the clear, guys, but we got to figure out how to get them. We're no longer in recon. We're in capture. Bag them and tag them.
And we're allowed to kill this guy.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
think so.
We need
Well-
his information.
We got to bag them and tag them.
Information. All right.
So I think we need a heist.
Gonna
But
set up a
that's just
heist.
me.
All right. All I can do is damage things.
Okay, we're probably gonna need you to knock out some people then.
Wait, guys.
Would the company approve?
What
of
was the
this?
what was the initial plan? What were we supposed to do?
You were supposed to drive us there.
The opposite.
Apparently, I did a good job.
We were supposed to do the opposite of this.
Things got a little
Exactly.
hairy. The plan went a little south. Because someone took the lead in talking when apparently they're only good at hitting things. But I think we can still salvage this. I think we got to get him when he's least expecting it.
So, do we need to contact Adam?
I mean, I have
Probably.
another idea. Are we
probably want to give him an update on the situation.
What we could do as well, we could try to find a one of those rival gang members. We can, get over to their territory, kidnap one of them, and then bring it back to this guy.
Well,
And
no,
say-
wait.
You guys, for a moment, you guys see Derek getting angry, right? Let me get this straight. You want us 6, to find a rival gang in the middle of Black Serpent territory?
No, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna have to probably walk, but
we could always forge something like an emblem to make it seem like they're part of the rival gang, and then we kidnap them, say that we caught the guy who ambushed us.
You're halfway there. You're half. Let's go to the rival gang. Let's go to their territory. They got to know where this dude lives, right? Let's get him when he's sleeping. Kidnap him out of his bed. Take him to HQ. Question him.
I don't see how that can possibly go wrong, but...
All right, well, look, do you guys want me to contact Adam? I can do that. We can figure this out.
Is he going to blow our heads off if we do?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I wasn't the
Adam.
one. I wasn't the one who went in there and talked to the dude.
You just crashed the
drove you guys
limo
there.
into a building, so you're a bad driver.
Because you guys told me to. What am I
did
supposed to
tell him
do?
That's not how it's gonna go down.
You always given to peer pressure like that?
If it's gonna save my life.
It didn't
know
yet.
about all that.
We're still here. So we have pretend someone is a gang member and bring him back as the attacker.
Tell you boys what. Here's what we'll do. We will head outside. Hopefully they're still there. I will turn myself in and let them know that I was just stupid. And
How do we
hopefully he doesn't kill all you guys.
How do we explain what just happened, though?
I'm not too sure why you guys did that.
Because otherwise,
I like the rival gang attack idea. It does look
Yeah.
like a rival gang attack.
Yeah.
Although we do need to come up with an excuse of where we went when we got.
We were pursuing the guy. That's the whole idea. We were pursuing the guy that
and we bring them. We kill them and then we bring them to them and say, "Hey, we caught the guys that blew up your 2 other friends." Car is full of friends, and then maybe he won't be. That'll also show how good of a fighting group we are to him.
Exactly.
Valuable.
See? We kill 2 random people. It's not that big of a deal. We're already awful people. We forge some emblems or whatever, make it look like a rival gang, bring it back, say, hey, we caught the guys that caused all this fiasco. Here's our token of good faith. Sorry about the whole shit fest earlier.
So, where are we
Yes,
going
Derek,
with, guys?
Your vote is critical.
why? Okay, last idea. Mr. Southern guy, we say he died. We get him back to base. We go back, tell him we took care of the problem, and get the info.
We still have to explain why the cars blew up.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
How? Our cars seriously fucking got attacked and blew up. We don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
but seriously, you tell me a kingpin of a gang is just gonna believe that the cars spontaneously blew up when they were...
blew up, but we were ambushed. We don't know what the hell happened. We crashed into a building. I'm probably concussed at this point, Our car got attacked and we don't know why. That is a valid explanation. Just saying.
Well, we say we deal with Goliath here, but then you can just remake him up again, right?
Oh no, if I die.
Well,
What he's saying is-
no, not die. I'm saying we say you died. We
Oh,
took
yeah.
care of you, and then
I
we
could
just
go in
remake
as
up
a-
you. We just remake up you. Oh, you make up another guy the same way you made up this guy, Goliath, and then we'll present that dead body as Goliath.
But that still doesn't explain the explosions. And then
Bardo
the
explained
random
the explosions.
around the
Bardo can
fifth,
explain the explosion part.
Yeah, I can probably wing that
and
one.
the new fifth person.
Well, no, there'll be no new fifth person. I'll just be back at the base.
I mean, I can always probably disguise you up again.
I'm gonna make phone call because I don't want to die. Maybe they can send reinforcements to save us.
I said call item.
Okay.
All right.
I
If
want
this comes down to a vote, you already know my vote.
I want to disguise Eddie's character again.
All right. What do you go ahead and make a disguise check?
Okay, 25.
All right. He is entirely redisguised.
Now look at me. Look at me. Are you looking at me?
Yes.
Next time, just don't
Somebody
talk
do
to
the
him.
talking.
Don't. Okay, good. You don't do it. I'll do it. Okay.
Fine. We'll agree to disagree. You start talking.
Okay.
So he holds up an item, and the face of Adam shows up. How goes the mission?
Pretty fucked.
Yeah, we got in a car crash.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed.
It wasn't our fault though.
No, not our fault at all. That rival gang.
You know how it is out on the streets. Unpredictable.
I think the contact thinks we're dead though, which isn't great for us to show back up unexplained.
We
But
may need new aliases.
I think my big band
Give
plan
me
was
the
a better idea.
whole story.
All right. And then Goliath goes through and explains the whole story.
Didn't I just tell you? Oh yeah, fine. Truthfully,
I like my idea where we made people look like a rival gang to cover up the explosion to bite us more time, but these guys don't want to. I think it's the easiest and fastest way to go
So let me get
about
this
it.
straight. Let me get this straight. After we talked about it, you went in trying to make yourself look like the brass owls.
Listen, I forgot. I got nervous when we talked. I have anxiety.
you know,
And then he
boss,
looks over. He looks over to Bardo, and then when they told you to handle it, you didn't handle it. Did you did get their trust by any means necessary? Not. Did you not understand that?
I mean, I'm good with sacrificing my life, but my coworker's life, that seems like a little bit of an HR nightmare, not gonna lie.
I saw a way we could get their good fortune without sacrificing the crew's life, but by just taking some bums off the street, killing them, making them look like a rival gang, getting the trust of the gang.
Do you have a forgery kit?
Yes.
Oh.
Why would I suggest that if I didn't have a way to do it?
Well, your last plan was very reliant on someone else making an illusion, so.
Okay. This was the backup plan.
I mean,
All right. Look. New mission. get back to HQ safely. All of you alive. We will figure out a secondary plan that we will take into implementation at a later date. Do not engage.
Are you?
Do you?
sending
Am I
any-
understood?
You are
there any
loud and clear,
evac?
boss.
Yep.
Do not engage.
Are
Do
we
not
expecting,
engage.
Extraction.
No,
There is no extraction for you guys. Do you?
We'll get back by ourselves. No engagement whatsoever. Promise.
Well, good boss.
If you can get back to the center of town within the next 30 minutes, I can get an evacuation group. I can get an evacuation set up for you guys.
I don't think an evac's necessary. They think we're dead.
Will you shut up? You have something to say for everything.
I do.
Just
Yeah. yeah.
oh,
What, you got a problem?
clearly. Anyways, 30 minutes, center of town. Don't engage the enemy.
Is it understood?
Understood.
Good.
And with that, yeah, I'm prepping myself to get out of the pocket dimension.
Alright. So you guys probably spend about 5 more minutes in the pocket dimension, and then 86 opens it up as you guys are able to get out. You get out, and you guys see that there's a couple of guards still standing by the vehicle. Probably about 3 of them
In the house or outside?
outside.
All right. Is there more than one way into the building?
Yes, there's a front door.
All right, we go through, or at least I try to make my way to the building or the entrance away from the guards.
I think I'm back.
Welcome
Can
back.
you hear us?
Yeah, it seems like I can. Oh,
All right.
so I now have my router plugged into the house router.
All right.
You had to double up on those
I
routers.
So I'm on that network now, and that one seems to be working. So
All right. So you guys
consider this
notice
the
that-
opposite of an Orbi commercial. Don't buy Orbeez.
You guys notice that 86 wakes up from his little concussion from the
Oh
from the
boy,
car crash.
you would have been
Ugh.
useful.
A little fun session, did we?
Not exactly fun. Hey, it
Uh,
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
can
said
still
it's
get those
back to
2
base.
random bodies.
No, we have a whole different mission now.
Yeah, but how happier would he be if we showed up with all the intel?
We have 30 minutes. If you wanted to do that plan, we should have just done that plan. Don't go back on it now that we have new orders.
What new orders? What orders do we have now?
We have to
Let's get back to
evac,
base.
get to the center of town in 26 minutes for us to get an evac. If we're not there in 30 minutes or in the 26 minutes, then we have to go. I'm going to look for a car to hijack, and we're going to get the heck out of here. That's my plan. As he goes to the road and he looks for a car that's parked on the side.
Yeah,
Or-
you're able to find one.
All right. You said hacking is arcana in this campaign?
No, hacking is a thieves kit check.
Okay. I'll do that
But
then.
instead of dexterity, it's intelligence.
Oh,
these tools
okay. So how would I roll that with the modifier?
You would roll it with your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency.
Okay, cool. All right, it's going to be a 17.
17. It takes you probably about like 5 to 10 minutes, about 5 minutes to hack into the vehicle. The
All right,
door opens up. The SUV that you are trying to open up begins to open up. but it seems like you failed a couple of times, so it took a little bit longer than expected. But you guys are able to get in the car regardless.
It's able to turn on.
Yeah, it turns on.
All right,
Mark, is you able to drive this thing?
now's your chance to get in. I'm leaving in exactly 10 seconds.
I get in.
Well, you know,
And-
instead of riding in this steel metal death trap that crashed last time, I'll just fly right above you guys and stretch my wings a bit.
I pull a little
Wait a second.
spider-like
Wait a second.
device.
Is that smart? Is that smart?
I start driving.
It's about to be. I right as we go away, I slap. I'm sorry, Bruce's character on the back with a little like spider-like like metal device that goes on his back, and then he starts to shimmer and disappears. He's invisible.
Okay.
I
Okay.
try to do the. Can I do a what is it? A history check for the layout of the city roads to get the fastest way to the center of town?
Yeah, go ahead and do a history check.
Cool. All right, it's going to be a 16.
16. You are able to remember the roads and the back roads in which to get there. As you guys start the vehicle up, you guys hear a couple of sounds coming from behind you. You notice that there are a bunch of guys with guns looking at you guys as you guys got into the vehicle.
How far
Derek, punch it.
Derek puts it into drive and just gasses it as you guys go. You guys are able to get a decent amount of distance before they get in their vehicle and start chasing you, but it does seem like their vehicles are a little bit faster than yours, so they will be catching up.
If they get within 30 feet, I'm gonna fuck it. I'll try it with disadvantage at 120 feet. I'm
Alright.
gonna lean out the window and try to blow out their tires.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm gonna do the same.
Well,
So
are we...
I'll start when they're outside
Skill
of
check
30,
or skill
30
challenge.
feet. I'll start when they're far away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 20 total, even with disadvantage.
20. So you're able to hit their tire as you turn and you release the javelin, or are you using a bow or a gun?
It's the arm blade.
Yeah. So you release
Blade is
the
not
arm blade and it finds the tire as it just directly slices in, and right before it's out of the distance for you to bring it back, you bring it back. The first car kind of just spins out and then into one of the buildings, crashing and exploding. But there seems to be two other cars that come up right behind it. And who is going to be next?
I try to
Wait. I turn to the guy that's been an asshole the entire time, and I hit him on the shoulder. I'm like, I know you're an asshole, but I
I'm
believe
not
you,
an
buddy.
asshole.
You're a fucking asshole. All right.
No,
Just
this
feel
mission's
this.
fucked up because of the
Like-
incompetence of this group. I'm not being an
Oh
asshole.
my
I'm in it
God.
for my life.
This was our
Y'all
first
know
time
this.
doing this, and I just accept this, and I smack him on both the shoulders, and I give you
Mhm.
guidance.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to use my insight to try to look ahead and see the routes, or like see through like the traffic, and
All right.
point out to Derek the little tight turns and maneuvers he can make in order to
Right.
outplay the cars.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll that.
All right, that's going to be a 22.
22. You're able to
Damn.
you're able to point out the little nooks that he's able to cut through. You guys realize that Derek's actually a really good driver when he needs to be on it. He's just cutting and weaving through the traffic, giving you guys a little bit more distance. Instead of the 120 feet, you guys are now probably 130 feet away, as he just weaves through the traffic with ease.
Goliath is gonna investigate the interior of the car to
Alright.
see if there's like any secret like compartments or like secret NOS or options.
Nitro.
All right, go ahead and roll.
$19.
The moment you lift one of the seats in the back, you tell one of the people to move as you jiggle the seat, and it seems to work. you lift it up and you notice that on the bottom of the vehicle there is a canister of NOS just sitting there directly at the bottom. You're able to hit it and it just gives you guys that extra boost. And Derek is still keeping it going. It seems like in spite of the speed boost, he's still able to get through the vehicles.
What's our
And-
ratio right now?
Right now, you guys have 3 successes. You guys need 2 more.
Bruce, what's your character's name again?
Marcus.
Marcus, you gonna do anything, buddy?
Yeah, I was looking like if they're boosting like away, am I flying and keeping up, or are they zoomed really far ahead of me?
They're pretty far ahead of you.
So where am I in relation to?
You
the
are
cars
invisible.
chasing us?
You are invisible, and you are probably
Just
about
makes his
to.
way over.
You're probably flying right over them, but they can't see you, so you're safe.
Oh, right. I'm right over the bad guy cars.
Yeah, you're right over the bad guy cars.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to I want to go ahead and cast Earth Tremor and make a giant pothole in front of them.
All right, go and make a
Wreck
spell.
their cars.
Go and make a spell attack
Perfect.
using your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, it's actually just a dexterity saving throw of 16.
All right, go ahead and, like I said, roll an
Roll a
attack.
spell attack.
Oh, but
roll
you want
a.
me to do an attack
Yeah, it's because we're in a
with
skill
the spell
challenge.
modifier.
Yeah, you're in a
right.
skill challenge.
Gotcha. D20 roll plus my spell power.
Which would be you're using dexterity as the.
Oh,
Dex
that's
plus
good then. In that case,
proficiency.
17 then.
All right, you
Plus
as you basically clap your hands together, and the earth begins to tremor underneath the vehicle, slowing them down even more. One of them just has to stop as it begins to spin out, and the wheels, as it's spinning, begin to pop on that last vehicle. But the last one is able to speed through. As you guys are going down the road, the NOS begins to peter out, and it seems like the other vehicle has still been able to keep up. It seems like he popped his own NOS right when the tremor started to get through before they stopped the vehicle.
I need everyone to just please stay calm, and I pull out a lute that plays lo-fi music, and
Love it.
flute, and I start playing it, and it casts calm emotions. Everyone can choose to fail, and you won't be able to be like feared or frightened or charmed right now.
I
Love it.
failed.
Mostly for our driver, but everyone else gets it. 'cause AoE.
Derek fails, and then he seems to be even more in tune with his driving. He's making cuts in between the cars that you guys have never seen, but the other car seems to be keeping at the same pace that you guys were before. We're at the top
they
of the order. What would you guys like to do?
Are they shooting at us?
They aren't close enough to shoot at you guys, and
How
you guys
far
are
away
probably about. They're about 100. They're probably about 150 feet away, and they only have handguns.
I roll down the window,
Mhm.
and I unhook a canister,
Mhm.
and I throw it out the window, and I use that's going to be grease, and I put it behind us to try to slip the cars.
All right, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I also, as he's doing that, try to shoot the driver with shadow arrow?
If he passes this one, you won't need to.
It's 17.
All right, so he finds the right place to place the grease. The cars behind you begin to slip and turn as this vehicle finally just barrels through them, one after another, until the front of the vehicle is just smashed in like a can. And as you guys are driving off, you're able to knock that last arrow, release it, and it hits the driver directly in the chest. As you guys are able to make it to the rendezvous point. You guys
Oh,
are picked up.
jeez.
in a truck that was similar to the one you guys had before, and you guys are driven back to HQ. You guys do notice that the people in the car notice that they are greeted by Robin once they get into the van. And from there, you guys are driven back to HQ. You guys notice that the vehicle on the outside seems to be cloaked, so that way you guys wouldn't be traced.
I heavily praised Derek on the way back about his insane driving.
That was some good stuff, driver.
Damn,
I tell him
Derek.
about all the brothels we can go to together.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen driving like that in a long time.
Well,
Glad to have
my
you.
dad, I grew up on the track. You know, my dad.
There's a really good racing movie from like really old long ago. Like I managed to find a weird copy of it. It was on like a DVD, I think. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Have you ever heard of it? It's like the best racing movie of all time.
Really?
I think I saw a documentary about that series once.
Yeah, from what I heard, it went on a lot longer than it needed to.
Something about
I don't know about the
irony.
series, but that movie, what you just did right now, Derek, 10 times better.
100 times better. I'm proud of you, Derek.
Wow, you guys kept saying I was gonna die. I didn't want to
No,
die.
we said you were gonna get shot. It's not the same.
I didn't
So
want to get
different
shot, man.
And we could
When
change
I
it.
was in the car
Hey,
and
hey,
you guys were like, you could get shot, I was like, oh no, I don't want to get shot today.
Derek,
Dude,
look at my
relax
left
yourself.
leg, man.
Extremely well.
Why do you think it's robotic?
relax yourself. Or else we'll change that.
What happened?
I got shot. I didn't die.
Well, you need to talk to your friend 86 over. He told me about this show that was back in the day where people would wear red shirts, and when they wore the red shirts, they would die. And I was
That was
wearing
what
a
I
red
thought at
shirt when he
first.
said it. And
You changed out of the red shirt, though, is the thing.
No, he still's got the red shirt on. Or,
We're gonna get
I pull his collar back. Oh, god damn it, you wore the red shirt again.
No. So you see, Derek, it's a tactic. It's to make sure that you do your absolute best every single time.
oh, okay. Well, I
Have you ever heard of the TV show Beyond Scared Straight?
he looks at
We're on
eyes
like 4
completely
TV
blind.
shows or movie references in a row.
completely just like
you didn't even
beyond
set it up to
scared
be old.
straight. What show is
it's
that?
Still going on. You know, it's that one TV show. It's sort of way back in the way back. They're still running it. It's where you know, all these you know, at-risk youths are sent to prison systems.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard that it got canceled last year.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, kids were showing up and taking triple E and killing inmates
God dang.
as what they assumed was a meme.
Never like children.
God dang. Children nowadays
So-
are crazy.
Derek, you've been working for this place a lot longer than we have.
Actually, the first time I drove you guys was my first day.
Oh, never mind then. Okay. This was my first time doing this. I just accepted the job offer. What kind of hell are we in for right now?
Well, if I can be so honest with you, the handbook states that you guys are in a lot of violations.
I'm
You
gonna
guys-
blame the structure. We never laid out a leader or who was in charge of the mission, and that seems like sort of like an oversight from management. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did try the documentation route, but I wasn't given very much information. Probably should have had a succinct plan going into this. I think it might be within the limitations of the program for us to all be terminated.
I just think we need a
So-
squad leader next time, if there is one.
Well,
But
Well, shit, I hope we're not
if-
terminated.
I mean, this was kind of a suicide mission. I don't really think anyone else reasonably would take it, so I just bet he kind of sends us out the bat again.
I mean, he did tell us to come home safe, so maybe he cares a little bit.
No, that is the one part
Yeah,
that
we're dead.
we did. I think that's more a profit thing. Best case scenario, we get mildly tortured and thrown in solitary for a while. And, worst case scenario is a lot worse.
You
Can I
see,
get cryo frozen again? It's a little bit easier.
It is not pleasant, though, let me tell you, when you stay in for as long as I did.
as you guys pull into the place during this conversation, the vehicle stops on a parking pad, and you guys are lifted up into a place. It doesn't seem like the last place you were in. As a matter of fact, as you guys are lifted up, you guys seem to be in the center of an arena that's surrounded by seats.
Derek, where did you bring us?
I wasn't driving this car. I'm sitting here with you.
I think this is where we all die.
That's true.
I don't think Marcus knows how cars work, Derek.
He's kind of a
So
I'm
I-
still getting used to it.
I
getting
think we
used to it?
figured out our punishment.
Oh,
Someone taps on a mic. All right. So we are here to determine the outcome of the failures of this group.
And a question real quick. I'm not going to fight you on this. I understand that you have the right to basically my entire life. But if we are intended, say we survive, we're intended to act as covert operatives again in the future. How does that coincide with you putting us inside of this giant coliseum with a bunch of fans?
Oh, there's no fans. It's just there's seats that are around it. It looks like you guys are in a courtroom type deal.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't go as planned. I'll be the first to admit it. But I
Hey,
think you
before-
can admit that we were kind of had the cards stacked against us, man. And I cast Charm Person.
As you go to cast the spell, you realize that it kind of just sputters out. Kind of sparks come out of your fingers.
wow.
That was a bad call. I can't
A for
really.
effort, right?
I don't really know what happened, so I can't be of much help during this scene.
Yeah, this guy just kind of
We
knocked
must
his ass
fall
out once we got
forward.
into trouble.
Goliath, please step forward.
Salutations.
Do explain to the council what has happened.
All right, so here's what happened.
As you step out, you realize that underneath the area in which you're at, there is a zone of truth. So essentially, about halfway up your body, there's an anti-magic field, and then on the bottom half, you're standing on a zone of truth.
So here's what happened. There was a plan that was devised. I forgot what the plan was. I made a comment on the size and girth of this said bodyguard individual. Nobody else spoke up. I figured that they would end us there on the spot for having made such a comment. So I continued to speak. Did not know what the plan was. And now we're here.
And
I
what
did
was
offer-
spoken?
Oh, I may or may not have told them that we were there to talk peace talks as members of the Brass Owls.
Please take a seat.
Yes, sir.
86, walk forward.
Yes, sir.
What was the meeting that you had before? What was the debriefing before you departed on this mission?
I believe you were there. Would you like me to recap it for you?
Please, for the council.
We discussed various plans of attack, one of which being masquerading as members of the Owls. I floated the idea of showing up as mercenaries, freedom fighters, if you will, for the greater good, looking to be hired by the Black Serpents. I had created some false documents, but seems the confidence in that plan was not complete within the group, and that plan was not followed up front. So I tried to use that as a fallback plan, but I was not able to convince him that that was what we had meant, and therefore he did not trust us, wanted to take us to I don't actually know what he said here, wanted to take us somewhere and like kill one of us, or what was it? I didn't hear that
Bardo.
part. I personally, like Cody, didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, he. I can speak to that one. He wanted to have me kill the dumb one.
And what was the requirements of the mission?
To do it at any means necessary, which one might argue is a little vague. I'm all for creative exposure and reading between the lines. I'm a little bit of a freelance poet myself, but even that was kind of a stretch.
And Robin, do you have anything you would like to add?
I just want to say we went in there with the best intentions, and we are. I'm going to say that we can still be profitable assets if you would be so kind to overlook this. This small mishap. Our first mishap. So, yeah.
And last but not least, they
What are
point
the
at
odds
the.
that it would happen again?
Last but not least, they point at the chemist. In this situation, how would you handle the person that failed this mission? Stuart?
Oh, you're asking me?
Mhm.
Sorry, I was looking something up. Well, that depends on the severity of how they failed. If the mission is irredeemable and the damages outweigh the benefits, I feel in this situation the failure was mopped up. Sure, it didn't go as planned, but we weren't found out. We got away clean, and I believe there was no breadcrumbs leading back to us.
Is that so?
From what I can understand, yes.
Interesting story. You want to tell me why we got this this telecommunication? And he opens it up, and you guys see one of the guys that were there sitting in the corner being tortured, as you see Maxim sitting there holding up a chip. You send snake bite, as they rip out the spine from the guy that was sitting there. And then it closes out.
Well, in that case, I think we both know the answer.
I mean, that could be completely unrelated to us.
as Reg, he just takes out a death stick. He lights it up and he just starts taking a puff.
If
So
I may,
who's this
sir?
we just saw? This was it was the mole that they had on the inside that was killed.
Mhm.
Is that who we just saw? Okay.
Yes.
If I may, sir. Permission to speak.
Permission to speak.
I think this mission lacked leadership, which is why we got into so much, for lack of a better word, buffoonery that happened. If it wasn't for the quick thinking of the death smoker to the left of me, we would have all died. I think in a future mission, I think we can get what we need out of this. We need to have a clear-cut commander or sergeant or however you want to staff your staff, so we don't get into these mishaps and miscommunications.
86. We know
Yes.
how brutal you can be. In a scenario like this, with your team, how would you guys have handled this?
It would depend on the intent and the character of the one or the ones at fault. If the intent was negative or negligent in some way, that would probably be dealt with quite brutally. If a mistake was made, but an understandable mistake, that would more mean removing someone permanently under threat of death, exile, essentially. In this instance, I feel that the two people most at fault here are Goliath and myself, as I identified a problem with some of the proposed plans, but did not take all steps possible to prevent those plans from being fulfilled. And I failed to save face after the plan fell apart. So,
And Goliath, as someone who was a creator of art, how do you think, under our protocols, we should handle a travesty this immense?
You make an example of him. I'm sure it never happens again.
The council looks at each other and they nod. It looks like the council has decided. Robin, Bardo, Stuart, what's your character's name?
Reg.
Reg. Return back to your cells. Derek will drive you back.
All right. And
As for
yeah.
you two, as Goliath said, examples will be made. Meeting adjourned. As the gavel cracks, the van is brought back down with Derek in the front seat and the last two, and everyone else other than 86 and Goliath in the vehicle.
I would like to have Richard fly over and land on Derek's lap.
All right. And you guys are driven back to HQ. You guys reach your cells. Once you guys wake up the next morning, you see 86 sitting in his cell quietly. And in the cell with Goliath, where Goliath was, there's no one there. And your cells open up.
Well,
Adam Justice walks up. So, do we understand the gravity of your guys' actions.
Yeah.
I will expect a better briefing in the future.
He snaps, and you guys see Goliath being brought back in. This time he has wraps around his mouth where there's blood, directly where his lips would be.
Oh, wow.
For people who speak too much, and jeopardize missions with their speech, they will have something put in to make sure that that doesn't happen. I hope you guys do all understand that the next mission you do will be finished by any means necessary. Is that understood?
No.
Yes.
Is that understood?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Get back in your cells. We will call back to you once we are ready to, once we need you. And he turns around and he walks away as your guys' cell doors close. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh man.
Woo!
Boy.
Christ, boys! Next time, anybody jump in.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
don't know.
I tried. I was trying. Like literally, I had a whole plan, and
Literally
network
anybody. I
was so fucked
paused
up.
so many times because I was just so like, oh shit, I have no idea what's going on, and like I was just so like, I paused. Nobody
There
was
were multiple
talking.
times where I tried, and then I would be like in the middle of talking, and it would like skip past, like it would jump past the pause, and then people would be talking again.
I honestly thought you had a plan.
Yeah,
No,
and you
no,
those were
no,
dramatic pauses.
I
I
paused
pointed out-
so many times. I was like, I
I
have no idea
pointed
what's
out
going
how
on.
bad the plan was.
I thought he had a. I thought this was my first time playing with
No.
this character, and I didn't know he was
No.
that much of an idiot.
No. I asked for donuts at the start of the thing.
First day on the job, dude. First day on the
Ah.
job. You
Well-
were a senior coworker. I had higher hopes.
Go ahead and check us out on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Check out Jay Raz, our buddy Jay Hall on Instagram and Twitter. Jay Razman is his handle. Makes all of our art. We posted a shit ton of it on Twitter. It's all super dope. We're gonna post more, but not all at once because that's lame. Check out the movie show where we watch Happy Death Day on Thursday. Well, I mean, we don't watch it. We already watched it, and we're gonna talk about it on Thursday for the Real Stupid Review Show. Go check them out on their YouTube channel. Check out our homeboy Gerardo's YouTube channel. Him and a culmination of a couple of the guys here in the Weird Travelers, 1159 Productions. He posted an entry to a horror short series or horror short competition, which is super freaking dope. Go ahead and watch it out. It is awesome. But that's it for me, guys. Is there anything else anybody would like to add?
You never know who you're going to be all the way. I don't know.
Ooh. Wait.
Yeah, guys, be kind to each
Mike
other.
was here the whole time?
I was
Mike was here the whole time?
time.